Nala's killers used rope to strangle him, Elrufai. Governor Nasir Elrufai of Kaduna has revealed that Abdul Karim Nala, the 36-year-old son of Senator Bala Ibn, sorry, I can't pronounce this, Nala representing Kebbi, was strangled with a rope. The police in a statement said he was choked in cold blood. The Kaduna government pointed out that his death appeared to be a case of culpable homicide. Samuel Arowan, Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, disclosed this in a statement he issued on Sunday. The deceased was the eldest son of Mr. Nala. He was a pilot. Mr. Arowan said security agencies informed the state government that his body was found in his Kaduna home. In what appears to be a case of culpable homicide, the deceased was found in a bedroom in his residence in Malali, Kaduna North LGA, apparently after having been strangled with a rope, said the Kaduna government. A vehicle was stolen from his parking lot by the assailants. The Kaduna State Police Command spokesman, Mohammed Jalige, confirmed the murder. Mr. Nala was buried on Sunday evening at Unguwan Sarki Cemetery, Kaduna. Mr. Rawan disclosed that bandits killed one person in another incident at Ķ′Łł local government area. He further stated that Mr. Elrufai was sad about the killings. Okay, how does that help the people? The governor urged security agencies to conduct vigorous investigations into the murders and apprehend their perpetrators. Somebody here says, this is why we should never support evil under any guise. May his soul rest in peace. The politicians don't know what they are doing to themselves by allowing these bandits to proliferate. So many persons are going to seize this opportunity to eliminate his supposed enemies, while bandits will take the blame. If proper investigation is not done, you may be shocked that this guy is killed by perceived enemies from place of work who's seen him as a stumbling block. So what this person trying to say is that a lot of people would a lot of people will use this opportunity to commit crimes, and then obviously because Nigeria is not really thorough in investigations and just very quick to label everything bandits, then they could get away with it. Which is actually a very valid argument, because we can't really trust the the security or the investigations that Nigeria takes up. The results do not always seem to hold weight or be accurate. But I think that one thing about this is that, obviously, to be honest, okay, fine, is a prominent person's child that is, dead, RIP to the person. But I think this is the only way that, of course, if the rankings go up, so for example, something then happens to a prominent, member of state that we know of, then I guess the politicians will actually take it as a personal matter and take their job seriously to stop these killings. However, the narrative that the politicians themselves are also going to suffer as well, it's shady, because we've now had Commodore Olawumi, who of course has 35 years experience, certified, he's been in the Nigerian Defense Academy, who is here to say that the government is aware of those who are bandits and knows who the sponsors are, and some of them in government are even sponsoring as well. So again, it's not like very confusing, very much murky. We don't know what is clear, and it's just like the argument. And if anything, because we have no straight answer, we keep going back and forth, and we never get to a resolution. Especially in this kind of situation where it is Nigeria, and the only entity that can make the government accountable is the people. So if the people themselves are confused and having conversations that are not leading anywhere to any resolution, then it's highly likely that we'll get distracted. More events will happen, and this will just pass by, because that's been the routine for so many years. That has been the routine. Someone says they are now killers, no more bandits, business people. Someone says, I don't see any fact here. What fact did you want to see? Somebody here says he wants attention from bandits. Wait, what? How does that even relate at all? Somebody here says, Elrufai, you have failed. You only believe in demolishing people's houses and keeping people in prison with lots of charges, talking here and there without action. Yet you can't protect your own people. Damn, okay. He was strangled with a rope, Elrufai. My son's killers were not armed with guns, Senator Bala Nala. So the assassins came without arms, even to protect themselves, and someone died. Who's fooling who? Playing politics with your children's lives? Okay, I highly doubt they're doing this on purpose. To be honest, let me not even lie. Like, in terms of popularity, we don't really know who this senator is. So I guess the fact that he's a senator added to it. For example, I mean, God forbid, okay, not God forbid, but if a prominent person in Nigerian politics that everybody knows about, like, you don't need to explain to anybody who this person is, and something like that happened, it would be, of course, more intense, because it's like you're saying playing politics with people's lives. But the fact is, it would get more attention if it was a more popular senator. And the only reason why we're even saying anything about this is because the state that it happened in happens to be a state where Elrufai is the governor, and Elrufai is popular. So, of course, the news would carry some weight. But I highly doubt that this, I mean, listen, because, of course, they love their children. Of course, I mean, I don't know at this point. People can argue that if they can be wicked to Nigeria, I don't know. But the fact is, I doubt they're paying politics to their children's lives. Of course, this is very much a sad situation, but in a country like Nigeria, you know, drastic situations call for drastic, measures or drastic actions. So it's like for the people, for the politicians to be proactive and be, serious about this. It has to affect them, and that is it. That's why they've been neglecting a lot of things, because a lot of things that an average Nigerian goes through, they don't, so it doesn't affect them. Therefore, they may have a skewed version, or they just like, you know what, it's not affecting me, so I'm not going to fix it. I do not care, and that's it. So they end up not even doing anything, anyway. So the only time that we know that they will do something is when it affects them, because they're only looking out for themselves. Sad, but then these are the kind of people we have in government. So yeah, the issue of banditry is still going on, and hopefully, there'll be actions taken and measures taken to curb this. However, there's a trend now. Before, it started with children in schools, and now it's going up the ranks. For the fact that the NDA, that was a big thing. For the fact that the NDA was infiltrated and majors were killed, that is a big thing. So again, when it comes to the ranks of people in society, and them also suffering this as well, it is it's leveling up. These bandits are leveling up, and we'll see what it is. So yeah, put what you think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.